We're going to be folding a curtain, and we have two types of curtains that we need to fold. This one has fullness, and what that means is at the top, it is either gathered into these ruches or pleated, and that means that it looks more wavy and full and lush on stage. And then the other type of curtain to fold is a flat fold, which we'd fold more like a sheet. We're going to talk about how to do this curtain with an accordion fold, because we can't stretch it out flat because it's probably got 100% fullness on the top, and that means that the bottom is twice as wide as the top. To do the accordion fold, what we're going to do is we're going to look for the seams on the curtains, and we have a seam right here where the two panels are sewn together, and over there where Marcus is, he's on the other seam. We want to lay this first panel out flat, kind of get a straight line along this edge, and then Andrei and Marcus are gonna pull it over into an accordion fold, and they grab at that seam and they lift up and pull against each other and go 1, 2, 3, up and over. All right, you guys did a little bit of a drag there, but so try to pull against each other a little bit more. So then find the next seam, and doing these the first time, it's always a learning curve. So there we go. Yeah, that's nice and tight. So 1, 2, 3, pull. Ah, much better. Okay. Excellent. And we just keep going till we get to the end. You guys can call it 1, 2, 3, go. Or
you call it 1, 2, 3, go. Oh, I was gonna say I'll call it instead.
Someone has to make a decision.
All right. 1, 2, 3, 4. Where's the seam? One, I guess, yeah. Oh, there it is.
And on the top, it's always a little bit hidden because of all of the gathering.
Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Oh my gosh.
Pull it back and let's start over. Marcos also has the end with all the weight on it and all the chains, so that makes it a little bit heavier and a little bit more work, but pull against each other and right, Cesar, call it.
3, 2, 1. You're back.
And Cesar and Jonathan, you guys don't really have to, balloon your end. You just gotta just let it, go.
Yeah.
All right. It's about getting a kind of a parachute lift, but not too much parachute lift.
Ready? 3, 2, 1.
Boom. Got 2 more, right? 1 more.
I think
and then the last one we just fold on top. So this one goes 1 more over.
3, 2, 1.
All right, and then pull this last piece flat, pull it back, and then this one just flops over, but do it together. And as always, we got the fuzzy side in to protect the fuzzy side, the nice clean side. So then when we got this one long curtain, the next step is to fold it into the middle or roll it. And usually you roll it from the bottom so that the tie line and the labels and everything is accessible and visible. We're gonna do the fold into the half method, and folding it into the half will be about right here. But when it's a big bulky curtain like this, we need to leave about a foot gap or a 1.5 foot gap, because when we get the 2 halves, we need that extra fabric in the middle gap so that it can fold over onto itself. 2 people on one end. Let's start from that end, and why don't you each go on one side? So Jonathan and Cesar come to about here, right here. And then Marcos and Andrei bring it to about right here. Right there. Yeah, perfect. We're about half, yeah, we're not, it's not a beautiful half, but it's fine. It's for this. We're getting rid of this curtain, so. All right, so then each half goes on top of itself 1 more time. And then the other half. And then one of you decides to pick the whole end up on top of the other side. Well, teamwork. All right, and we put it on the cart. Cool. Excellent. That's a nicely folded accordion fold curtain. So what happens here is that usually one of them has a turn back, and the turn back is usually for the center. And it's odd that this one doesn't have a turn back on this side, but this one does have like a 2-foot turn back, right? This is the turn back of our 4-foot turn back. That's the center, so that when you go through the curtains as a musician or as a performer, you don't peel it back and see the ugly backside of the curtain. So it's designed to have that turn back. And that's weird that they were both on that side. It should have been mirror images. All right, so we'll start from that end again. So, okay. All right. So.
Just tell me when you're ready. I'm good. All right. Ready? 3, 2, 1.
Beautiful. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you next time with more technical theater content.